What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another speed rebuild on Madden 22, and today it is of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, they did add a bunch of names that you could almost argue a full rebuild for, but if we do one of those, I'm going to kind of wait until the actual draft concludes, because we honestly don't know what they could take. I mean, tackle's obviously very important, but a sick edge rusher is also very, very important, so you just don't know. Especially keeping Cam Robinson on the tag. We're not really sure what's going to happen, so if I'm going to do a proper rebuild, I'm going to wait, but it doesn't mean we can't do a speed rebuild. Obviously, they did add to their offensive line with Brandon Sheriff. A 3-year, like $50 million deal is actually pretty good value, especially for a team like the Jags who, as we can see, do need to overpay to get names there. Evan Ingram was a 1-year deal. I imagine it was fully guaranteed. I thought it was like an 8 or a 10 mil. Very close to fully guaranteed, if not fully guaranteed. Once again, Evan Ingram has been a little shaky, especially with catching, but the potential is there. And obviously, once again, you got to factor in that it's Jacksonville, a team that has been in shambles. It should be trending in the right direction, but we'll see. Same with Christian Kirk. That one, obviously, we can see the full extent of having to pay extra to get someone there. A 4-year, potentially up to $84 million deal, and people are like, it's not as bad as it seems. It's still pretty bad. 37 mil fully guaranteed, even if it is pretty front-loaded, which I would assume as a team like Jacksonville, you would probably assume that it would be, right? You don't want to keep guys that could be technically mediocre, long-term, when you're still kind of rebuilding now. It might take another 2 years at least to become halfway decent. So I would front load the contracts, and I imagine they did in general. Zay Jones, a 3-year, 24 mil, which is pretty expensive as well, but a little bit more reasonable because, once again, the years are shorter, the number is smaller. But he hasn't really performed that well, right, for the Raiders, and he's technically going to a worse quarterback situation. They got Fatu Kasi Aluakun. He was a pretty expensive deal, pretty good run defender. I'm pretty sure everything else, maybe up for, up in arms. But, I mean, they added some names. Once again, is this another case of Jacksonville just throwing money around because they have it? Obviously, but we're still going to see what we can do to rebuild this team speedily-wise. And they still are under an 80 overall, which is definitely a positive for us. But you can see the offensive line. It's actually not terrible in games specifically, and in real life it shouldn't be that bad. You can definitely see that the biggest need is tackle, which once again you probably do take that pick with pick 1 overall, assuming they do have a guy they like, which I mean there should be several. But yeah, I mean maybe even a trade down. I mean you're gonna probably assume that Detroit's gonna be going with edge rusher. So if you were to trade down to 3 or 4, you still probably get one of the good tackles. You would assume. I don't know. I wouldn't get too crazy with that. But yeah, I mean, Trevor Lawrence is probably going to stick around for us in this scenario. Just because I do kind of want to keep Kirk and Lawrence just to kind of, see what they can do together. But we'll see. Once again, it's a speed rebuild, so things kind of get wild whether you want to or not. It just happens. But yeah, defensively, the secondary needs to be addressed, and the fact that they haven't yet. Although, once again, this video is coming out a little bit later today. There's a lot of things that could change from now till then. A little surprised they haven't addressed that, but it is what it is. Maybe even J.C. Jackson, but I suppose J.C. got paid and he went to a good team. J.C. is the winner of free agency, without a doubt. I know the Chargers in general had a good free agency, but J.C. Jackson's absolutely the winner of free agency. It's not even close. I mean, imagine signing a lucrative deal and you play for one of the best teams in the league now. Like, I know it's crazy. Like, every year we're always talking about the Chargers just, potentially wise and not actually coming to fruition, but one of these years it's got to come, right? Like, Herbert's looking too good for them not to at least be a playoff contender every year and then some. But yeah, looking at this team, corners, safeties, linebacker play a little bit. We need some upgrades. Offensive side of the ball, I want to add at least 1 wide receiver and 1 tackle. Might stick it out with everyone else, though. Might keep Robinson as the starter, Lawrence as the starter, Ingram stays as the starter. I imagine the interior of the line will stay. Add a tackle or 2, add a wide receiver, and the offense might be set, and then the rest goes to the defensive side of the ball. Once again, we're going to have high draft picks. Definitely going to be using that for some big name targets. gotta probably stick to one team, because obviously you want to get a haul for those picks rather than just getting, one guy here, one guy there. But yeah, let's, I suppose, get to the trade thing. Once again, if you are new to this kind of series, we get 10 minutes, technically 12, because of course you get the back out every time you make a trade, because the game's still glitched, to make any trade you want, realistic or not, and try to make this team a Super Bowl champion in one season. Of course, they're starting off with an iffy roster. We're going to see what we can do with it. Like I said, 12 minutes on the clock. Also, in general, if you're new to the channel, maybe think about maybe subscribing. It's just something you could do for free and remove it later if you want. I prefer if you don't, but we're going to have 12 minutes on the clock, which I almost said a different word that isn't clock, but, we didn't. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Normally, I don't trade the picks first, but I'm going to try and do that first. Now, wide receiver is our biggest need, so I am going to try and get Devontae. I think Devontae is going to ask on his own for more than 4. Amos, yeah, it's going to be more, right? That is a possibility. Now I'm going to go to the Browns, though, because once again, they acquired Amari Cooper. Denzel Ward, Amari Cooper, and Greg Newsome could be kind of clutch. We don't really need Greg Newsome that much. What about you get rid of Greg Newsome? What about a second-round pick? I mean, I would kind of wanted Miles, but that's just not going to happen. Third-round pick? Third round next. It might be a little costly. Third round this. Just take it, dude. Oh my, that's a huge L for us. Second round pick, but I need to add something. Like who? We could use a tackle. We could actually just take Joke. I'd imagine his value is pretty high, though. Damn, I was thinking maybe linebacker. They don't really care as much, but no, they care. This team is so talented. It's unbelievable. Grant Delpit. I'll take Grant Delpit, whatever, something. I wanted. Oh my god, can we not even just get this trade? Okay, I mean, fair enough. If they can't give us Grant Delpit, who's a safety, the value's pretty low for safeties in the game. Still, that's a pretty good trade. We got a wide receiver 1. We got a wide receiver cornerback 1 as well, even over Shaquille Griffin. Next, Travis Etienne. I think I'm okay with keeping James Robinson as the starter. I'm just going to be honest. What else do we have? Wait, who is this? Chenault for Roquan, maybe? What do we got? Okay, let's keep moving. Maybe they want one of the other wide receivers. I doubt it, but Zay Jones and Agnew. Oh. We could brute force this potentially. Like a third-round pick, perhaps. We still have our first round next year. Maybe not. What about the third? Oof. I really want Roquan now. They need a tackle. I doubt they would see much value in Jawan. Oh, maybe they do. What? That is such an L lie. What about Eddie? Eddie Jackson's got to be pretty low value in the game. Taking off a third for this one. Yeah, might be able to do a fourth. If not, though, I'm going to just jump on the third just to save some time. Actually, the fourths are usually something we leave, so if we can get both of these fourths and Chenault off, that's a pain. That is harmful. Third and a 5, that should do it. Thank you. Might have been able to take off the 5, but once again, we don't really use the fourths or later. Got ourselves a safety. We could still use another safety, and this is why you get 2 minutes. You should get more minutes. Oh, damn, look at the free agents, though. God damn, those free agents are filthy, but obviously kind of defeat the purpose if you could just grab any free agent you wanted. What about the tight ends? I know they're not great, but they're still, okay overall. Actually, we should put on ETN as well, just in case, right? Just in case. What else do we have? Ooh, the Giants. That's ETN. Damn it. Leonard Williams. I'll take Leonard Williams and Logan Ryan. And Dexter Lawrence. It's a lot to ask for. We could use the interior. That's a pretty good trade. I might even still go for Logan Ryan. Need a safety. That kind of just, it kind of just solves the position without having to really put too much into it. If I could take McKinney instead, though, I would. Okay, Logan Ryan's got to have no value, so, I'm going to take him off them if I can, and they don't want to do it. For this year, I would take off Logan Ryan if I had to. but it would be nice just to have him. Damn, did they actually value Logan Ryan that much? I would have put him at like a 6th, but they're like, nah, dude. Big part of the trade. You can't have him. He's ours. Let's see if we can put on, like, once again, Cam Robinson I don't really see as too big of a need to keep. And I guess, wait, did we get rid of? No, we didn't get rid of Jawan. Bills. What about football team? I could kind of use an edge rusher. Chase Young. We got the D-line. We don't need that anymore. Uh-oh. We already got Sheriff in real life off of them. Not really but, you know. Let's take a look. Maybe doable. Really don't need the corner, but we can move someone to safety. Do we have a second? Damn, we don't have a second. 3rd-round pick instead. I don't know why they would want to do this. I'm willing to kind of just, like, throw everything away for Chase, because we need the edge rusher more. A 3rd-round pick with ETN Robinson. Robinson's got to have value, though, so I'm not sure if they're going to do this now. Yeah, they're not going to do it. Anything at all? Right tackle. I don't know why they would want Jawan more than Robinson, but sure. Oh, my. I would give them Jawan and Robinson. If only we had a 2nd-round pick still, dude. But I can't be making multiple trades that aren't even giving us trades. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not going to happen. Chason? Chason's all right. They don't seem to want Chason. Oh, man, this sucks. We can't really give him a 1st round either because we need to keep that. What do we do with this? Do we just take, like, Elton Jenkins off of them? Play him at tackle? Oh, wait a minute. Rashawn Gary, who's actually really OP in the game. So they need a tight end. Once again, I'd be willing to get rid of Evan Ingram here. Damn it, dude. Center, right end. Actually, I would be willing to get rid of Leonard. Kind of turning this into the Green Bay Giants. Damn, dude. Rashawn Gary, who's actually really good in sim. We can't get rid of the corners. We could get rid of the 1st-round pick and grab maybe Jair on top of it. But once again, I don't... Like, corner's not that big of a need for us. Can we get Jair and Amos? Damn, really? Jair and Gary? Wow. I mean, Jair is good, but he's not like... Yeah, he is pretty good, actually. I don't know what I'm saying here. Devondre... Don't need Kenny Clark that much. We need the edge. I'd maybe do Elton, to be honest. I'd maybe do it. Devontae Adams. So Rashawn Gary, oh, my lord, this is just not a good trade for us, is it? Oh, okay. That's all that matters to me, is that the game is like denying us, or it's very close, right? Like, that's all that matters to me. I don't really care too much about, you know, getting the actual, like, best players. Like, this is a very good haul for us. We're getting many starters out of that. We didn't get the edge, though. No, we did. We got Rashawn. Rashawn was the biggest part of that, actually. So what am I talking about? We're in a good spot, actually. Kind of got some bulk trades. Those 1st-round picks absolutely helped a ton. ETN is still here. Could use another wide receiver, but, like, at the end of the day, like, what can I do? You know, it's not the biggest need. We could use one more lineman for sure. And we could use one more interior guy, I suppose, but everything else is almost set. So a lineman and a safety would be preferable. Don't think you're getting that here. This is a little too costly, but this would be freakly. Yeah, not even close. Do they have any backup safeties? Like, is the old man there? No, he's not there. Cornerback. I just don't think that's realistic. I mean, Garrett Bowles just, I can't be making the whole trade about Garrett Bowles. What about the new man? Where is he? Justin Reed and some lineman. Joe Tooney's actually pretty good. He's probably not super highly valued. Thank you. That's a trade. We're actually with 3 minutes remaining, and we're kind of done. I mean, maybe try to upgrade some of the positions that we have players at, but, you know, just add a little bit to it to make it, you know, better. Like, if we traded James Robinson, a 3rd and a 4th for, like, Joe Mixon or something, because like James Robinson's a little iffy, but I usually believe in him pretty much, so if it comes down to it, I'm okay with it. The Bills, absolutely not. The Buccaneers. I'm just looking for a team that... what? There's There's no way you get Jonathan Taylor, but I'll try it anyways. Yeah, no chance. Like I said, with Green Bay, Aaron Jones is very consistent in Madden. Don't know if that's somebody that's going to be coming here, though. We'll try it. 3 minutes left. I should have actually checked out some of the other positions just in case. I'm pretty sure we have everything set, but you just don't know. Like, sometimes it's just a salesmanship. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much better there. So let's just quickly glance over the team to make sure we've got what we want. So actually, can we get rid of Fatu Kasi and, once again, that third and that fourth, which I just don't want to go to waste for someone a little bit better on the D-line? Like Chris Jones, he ain't going to get. No. We got the line, right? Did we? Actually, I don't even remember. Grady Jarrett, that would be a nice little, he's 28 years old. That should be an easy trade. That's an upgrade. We'll take that. What else do we have? We have the line, right? Just going to quickly glance. 2 minutes left. It's starting to get a little like, hey, let's hurry up. But so what do we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get rid of this guy, and then Devon Hamilton might have a little bit of value. What do we want to do with this? Don't need a safety. Once again, that running back position would be nice to upgrade. Lael Collins, maybe. Trayvon Diggs. I don't really like it. Is Micah Parsons only an 82 overall? What the hell? I think this person built their roster on the wrong thing, dude. They sold. The Buccaneers got some players. Bro, I don't know who to grab. I guess Leonard Fournette for some depth? No? I guess not. 1 minute left, and we're just kind of selling. There's not really any players that are like just jumping off the board here. I suppose Kenny Moore for some depth. Damn it, really? 4th round pick with these guys? Once again, we actually did pretty... Oh, we don't have a 4th round pick anymore. We actually did pretty well. Oh, my lord, with this game, dude. Just won't let me have what I want. Did we get rid of the tight end? Michael Pittman's kind of slow. I'd put him at tight end. I think it'd be fair. Whatever, we grab Michael Pittman. 40 seconds left. Unless I'm missing something, I don't really think we need to make any more trades, right? We just need to change the lineup up. I think we have Chase on still, but like we could use a little bit of depth. Why not, right? Got the safeties. No one crazy left over. We got these two guys reuniting with one another. We have, I suppose, Devon Hamilton still. I mean, there's really not much we can do. The team is kind of just where it is. I mean, we could have maybe tried to upgrade wide receiver more, but I think we're good. I think we're going to stop the clock. All right, let's take a look at the overall. We did get a pretty good amount of players on the team. 87. Considering the quarterback position is only a 74, but he's a superstar, that's actually not terrible. Once again, could have maybe tried to upgrade the quarterback. Could have maybe tried to upgrade the running back, but I like James Robinson in game, and then Trevor Lawrence, he's a superstar. I figure, if you're going to try to keep this somewhat real to the actual Jaguars, might as well keep him there. Once again, the offensive line's pretty good. Pittman actually is going to stay as the starting tight end because he jumps so high in overall, and I know a lot of players do in the game, but he's 6'4", 223. He's on the slower side, right, for a wide receiver, so, I mean, he would be one of the better tight ends in the league already, but I feel like it's fair. I just feel... Actually, what is his run block? If his run block sucks, then I'll put him at number 2 then. 55 run blocks. Not terrible, though. Like, that's probably pretty high for a wide receiver, right? Amari no longer an X factor, but still very good, obviously. And then defensively, this is where we were really lacking. Devondre, once again, I don't understand why he's normal. He played technically a new position, played middle linebacker, became an all-pro, and I guess that's normal dev in EA's eyes. I mean, it makes sense, right, obviously. But I wouldn't even say superstar, just star. Like, why? Why is he normal? I don't get it, but obviously got those two back together. I don't know how they feel about that. Interior of the D-line, the Giants, sticking it out there. Cornerbacks really good. I mean, a lot of star devs, no superstar better, but, these overalls are great. I mean, Rashawn Gary's an 89. Could maybe even make an argument for him to be superstar. He was a god last season. Wearing number 35 is disgusting. Pretty good face scan, actually. But, yeah, let's go on. Got to change the playbooks, though. Got to make sure that the offense at least is the Chiefs, because that's what we use for these speed rebuilds, just to keep it fair across the board. Otherwise, it's just kind of pointless. Damn, team's 15-2. I kind of expected a pretty good season. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence went off Oops, wrong one. Just want to show you guys didn't force any wins. I'm just trying to prove that I'm just who I am, which is a cool guy, obviously. Let's take a look at the stats. You can already see a few from specifically Mr. Trevor Lawrence. Of course, Christian Kirk. I didn't forget. I put Christian Kirk as one of the top guys. Number 1 for yards, number 2 for touchdowns. Rushing was pretty good. Kirk was insane. Pittman was pretty damn good as well, obviously. Amari Cooper was pretty good. Marvin Jones was decent. James Robinson was amazing. Yo, this Jaguars scheme is kind of goated. Sack totals 14 for Rashawn, 12.5 for Josh, 9.5 for Leonard, 8.5 for Grady Jarrett. Really good number. I mean, this could be one of our best speed rebuild teams ever. That pick 4, man, just money. Just money. Of course, Trevor Lawrence loses MVP to Rodgers, who now has 3 in a row, which is just insane. Khalil Mack wins Defensive Player of the Year with a 5-12 Chargers team. Jeez, man. That's just ridiculous. But, yeah, a couple of the guys who are actually looking to get ended up becoming some of the best in the league this season. Joke we wanted as our guy, and, well, I was thinking about it, and just, couldn't happen. But, of course, going up against the Bengals, let's go in here and quickly watch this one out. I want to make sure that there's no funny business happening, 89 overall to their 83. They're a good team, but just not on our level. Dallas is moving on as expected. Who would have thought? 7-0, not a great start. Oh, wait, what, did I really say the Jacksonville scheme's goated? Literally the Chiefs. I keep forgetting this isn't a regular rebuild. I'm used to using the regular team's playbooks for many seasons, and I forgot that we're actually running the Chiefs. Come on, Jacksonville. I can't come in and save you. We're here just to watch. And this, I will come in to watch, but I'm not actually going to play it. So I would assume you want to try to stop the run, right? What? I honestly don't. I guess Devon Hamilton? I don't get, I get it. You want to try to win the game, but, 3rd and 5, they're going 5 wide? You don't even put one running back in the backfield? I'm not allowing this. I'm just going to go to the Super Bowl, whatever. If we win, we win. We lose. At the end of the day, the video, it doesn't matter, right? It's not like, there's some leaderboard of successful Super Bowl rebuilds. At the end of the day, if everyone watching is like, nah, it doesn't count, That's all that matters. Doesn't really matter whether or not we actually get the in-game Super Bowl victory or not. It just doesn't matter. As of course they're gonna be in the Super Bowl here, win or lose. I don't really care, and we lose anyways. So yeah, I mean it doesn't. It's just I wanted to see them maybe win a Super Bowl here. They didn't, unfortunately. They won against Cincy in this sim, won against Cleveland in that sim, and then lost in the Super Bowl. I don't know how they lost. It was just kind of maybe really close game. Holy crap, dude. 73 to 71 percentage, same yards per attempt, no sacks, longest pass. I mean, both just dotting up, same touchdown a pick, almost the exact same passer rating, rushing, kind of similar. They just had more volume. Of course, Christian Kirk has been really good in this sim. I mean, if Christian Kirk can play like he has in this sim in real life for them, everyone's going to be eating their words, but I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't think that's going to happen. He'd literally have to be a top 5 wide receiver to have played even close to that contract, and I just don't see it happening. But, yeah, I mean, there's some things to be excited for if you're a Jaguars fan, but I don't know, man. I just think, I get it. You can't just not spend money, but at the same time, these contracts aren't just one-year type things, right? You have to deal with these for the next couple of years. But yeah, you can't just not spend money. But, I mean, maybe just even offer J.C. Jackson a 5-year $100. Overpay him a ton just because, it's totally worth it. I'd rather overpay 3 great names than overpay 5 average ones, right? If you're getting the same quantity, for money anyways. That's just pretty brain dead simple. I don't know how that makes any sense, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of this speed rebuild. What could I have done differently? Would you have went for Devontae instead of going for Denzel and Amari? I don't know how that would have changed too much, but you never know. And then of course for the Jacksonville Jaguars free agency, or just in general, let me know what you guys think about the free agency so far. Maybe you're a Seahawks fan and you're just pissed. you're a Chargers fan, you're like, we're winning the Super Bowl, let me know in the comment section below. And that's about it. I don't know if this was the first or second video of the day, but yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Plays, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams, which it's been quite some time, and I keep saying I might soon. I just don't know really what to play until we actually have our franchise running, and I know I kind of promised it this week, but I also did kind of say no set timetable anymore. Soon enough, I want to make sure that the real-life class is as good as possible, which if I don't see like an updated one soon, I might just kind of do a little more research myself and just try my best to make it as realistic as possible, stats-wise, devs-wise, and, of course, projection-wise. I think some of the edits I've made just for the rebuilds that we've done in the first, maybe second round, have been a little bit better than some of the classes up right now, but yeah, you'll get more updates when we're closer to actually uploading that. Once again, there's still so much time before the next Madden, so even if we started, I'm not going to, obviously, but we started 30 days from now, we would still finish that franchise before Madden 23 comes out, but obviously it'll be a lot sooner than that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, which could be, I don't know, something, maybe Miami Dolphins franchise with something else. I definitely want to do another PK Plays episode of something, maybe GTA, but just 3 o'clock, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, there'll be a video up pretty much every day. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!